Hi, everyone. I hope that you're doing really well. My name is Marie, and today I am coming to you with a mentality that I think is really crucial in this modern day world where it's just nonstop running. A thousand problems are coming at your head all day, every day, nonstop with no off time. And so I want to share with you guys this beautiful thought: do it at your own pace. I don't know about you guys, but I see these entrepreneurs that are in their freaking teens with their multi millions, and I get a little like, why? Why is that not me yet? What am I doing wrong? How am I not at the right place at the right time yet? Like, I've done all this research, I've done all this self improvement. Like, surely I'm almost there. Maybe that resonates with you, that you're supposed to have your degree already because your parents been paying for it, and they're like, where's the degree? Or you thought that you'd get married by now and that you'd have kids by now. There's all this pressure nowadays when it comes to timing to try to get everything perfect. But there is no such thing as perfect, right? Life is messy and unexpected, and things happen. Your health goes to hell, or some beautiful, wonderful thing happens. You get a fully paid trip through Europe. You know, Crazy, wonderful things happen in this universe. Do it at your own pace. Whatever it is that you chose your burden to be, whatever it is that you're going to contribute to this world and to society, you do it at the pace that's right for you. Don't let everyone push you into making rapid fire decisions without doing the research, where you're spinning your wheels for the next decade. Don't let other people try to tell you who you're supposed to be. Do it at your own pace. Your health. And there's a couple ways you could break down this mentality. So let's start by doing some categories, shall we? So the first one, okay, do it at your own pace. Your health. Let's just say that you came out of a medical crisis. You got, something happened. You broke a hip, or you got an autoimmune disorder. Something happened, and your health just went to hell in a handbasket. Do it at your own pace. Now, let me stop and clarify here. Full stop. That doesn't mean that you get to be lazy and sit on the couch of, oh, I broke my hip and I'm going to sit on the couch, and I'll get to PT when I feel like it because Marie said, do it at your own pace. No, no, my friends, that's not what I'm saying here. What I'm saying here is the rule of moderation. I'm going to integrate this. The rule of moderation is the best way to go here. You do it at a pace that works best for you, where you're not flat out sprinting off a cliff. Don't be moving so fast that you're making such fast, rapid fire decisions that your body can't keep up with your mind. Especially to my entrepreneurs that are watching this, don't have your mind racing 1,000 miles a minute, where you're worried about this Excel sheet and this customer order and building this AI and creating these creating YouTube videos and etc. etc. Don't be so caught up in what it is that you're trying to do that you get your brain spinning at such a high rate that your body can't keep up. And let me be honest here, and let me tell you something. If you can't keep your body to keep up with your brain, if you don't feed it the right food, if you don't meditate, if you don't drink enough water, get enough sleep, exercise, if you don't do those things, if all you do is work 15, 16-hour work days, your body's going to have a come to reality moment with you that you are not going to like. I'm speaking from personal experience. I worked 80-hour weeks for a decade, put myself through school, and there was a reckoning to be had. And I paid that reckoning for the last 3 years. I'm happy to say that I'm on the other side. I hope you get to be on the other side too. And I'm sharing this wisdom with you because it matters. You matter. Do it at your own pace. On the other side of the coin, do it at your own pace doesn't mean walking in slow motion. Because of technology, because of modern conveniences, like it doesn't take you long to go to a grocery store nowadays. You hop in the car and you're there in what? Depending where you live, it could be 5-10 minutes right down the road. Do it at your own pace doesn't mean be lazy. Do it at your own pace means follow the rule of moderation. Not too much, not too little, just right. And here's the other thing. Do it at your own pace could also work in the dating world. Anyone else out there trying to brave that big bad world? It can also work with the dating world. Do it at your own pace. That person that you just met that you're really interested in, not too fast, not too slow, just right. Do it at your own pace. So whatever it is that you want to do it for you. Not because society tells you it needs to be a certain way and you need to get to so many dates before X, Y, or Z. Do it at your own pace. And here's another thing, especially for my female entrepreneurs, and this is something that's very relevant to me, and I hope it's relevant to you as well. Do it at your own pace can also mean that maybe you focus on your company. You know, men increase in value as they get older, while women technically, normally, decrease. Why? Because 90% of women, their number one asset, the number one thing that gets them in the door is their looks. And that's all that they have. Not all women, but looks are, look, when we say men get higher in value as they age, we're talking money. And as women decrease in value, we're talking looks. So, do it at your own pace could also mean that if you want to break this hierarchy, if you want to break these social standards, then you go create your own multi-million-dollar company. You go create your own income. And in doing so, you will jump from the female hierarchy, which is based on looks, and you can jump to the corporate hierarchy, the business hierarchy, right? Because there's multiple hierarchies in the world. There's male, female, there's business, you know, there's all these worlds. There's a lot of hierarchies, okay? There's even hierarchy in a family, right? There's a hierarchy in your loved ones. There's a hierarchy in relationships, depending on the topic. There's a lot of different hierarchies out there. If you want to break that, if you as a female want to become more valuable, and let's just face it, like downright irreplaceable. If you want to be downright irreplaceable to your future partner, yes, take care of yourself. Yes. Looks do matter. I'm not saying that they're not. However, hone this thing in between your ears, and you too can grow in value as you age. Because money, my friends, is a universal language that never fails. Money makes the world go round, my friends. And if you want to become more valuable as a female, if you want to take control of your own future, I've done some research on this. I'm not saying it's the only way, but the most possible way is to go do something with yourself. Go learn this crazy new AI. There's affiliate marketing, there's drop shipping, there's digital products. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. Go do something with your life and go grow in value just like the guys do. Everything in its place, everything in its time. Do it at your own pace. Don't let someone else try and tell you how fast you should be successful. And you get to decide what success is. Here's another personal experience. Society says that if you're not married and have kids by like your mid-30s, like you're a failure. You're a failure. And I don't know about you guys, but like I get a lot of questions. Oh, when are you getting married? When I feel like it. I'm going to do it at my own pace, darn it. When I find the right person, oh, like when are you getting married? Like, okay, yeah, that's gonna work out well. Let me just pick some random person, like that'll work out. That's gonna be a beautiful, wonderful, happily ever after for sure. Can you hear the sarcasm? Do it at your own pace. Build that company at your own pace. If you're working, unless you're a brilliant superstar and you were able to build a company like some of these teens are, where they're, you know, still with their parents and they're not paying for, you know, the housing and the living costs. Like if you're like a normal person like me who had to get a degree to get a job to work, you know, to pay the bills, and then when I'm done with my job, then I do, YouTube and build my WAP and sell my digital products and find ways to try to break out of my 9 to 5. Do it at your own pace. Because when you're working a 9 to 5 and taking care of, the house and, the people around you, and working another full-time job, which, let's be honest, building your own company or getting it off the ground is like a full-time job and a half, because there's a massive amount of learning curve that's in that as well. Do it at your own pace. Don't let other people try and tell you who you should be, what success looks like, or how quickly you should get there. Do it at your own pace. If this was helpful, please like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Take care.